Hey guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We're back on the Tuesday stream, of course, didn't say those the wrong way around at all. And we are in a seconds count. We are doing a thing that we were doing from last time. If you remember, we have finally captured an asteroid. I've got to get back as soon as possible because every second that we talk, every little moment where we are not actively trying to slow down that asteroid, it is drifting further away from the ideal place to do so. Hello to all the video watchers out there. How are you guys doing? Let's also make sure that I can see the chat. Okay, that's good. That's good. One concurrent viewer out there. Hello, whoever you are. Might even be me on my own playback. Who knows? Who knows? All right, we're going to scroll down to the bottom. Snot shuttles are not what we're after. Oh, man. Of course, this mission has been out for a long time, so we're going to have to actually stop and try and find it. There it is. This one up here. Let's go. It's somewhere in the... Look, it was off the top there. Hey, Wise, how are you doing? Had the arrived. Reporting Purple Man for asteroid kidnapping. Thank you for being here, buddy. It's time for us to do. Look, it's here. It's time for us to do the thing. We're gonna hit retrograde. I'm gonna look at my map here. We're flinging our way out of orbit right now. Look, that's where it wants to leave. I am gonna say no. Are we good to do this? So do we have any? Oh, we're about to run out of fuel. I mean, not run out of fuel. Run out of fuel. I'm a little bit hyped. Sorry. Let me just take. We're about to lose fuel in the outside pods, but look at the way that I have clipped these in here. I'm almost certain that when that happens, and we're just going to burn through it rather quickly, that I'm going to make a quick save. I think is the best way to do this, right? We'll quick save. We are spinning though. I'm not sure about that spin. That would be great to get rid of. 542 Delta V's as we stand right now. It looks like we're going to bring ourselves into alignment. I'm going to press the quick save. Hey SRWB, how are you doing? We're going to do a stage. The reason that a quick save is I think this stage is going to blow me up. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Press the space button. Nope, we're going to press it again. There were explosions, but I think the explosions were elsewhere. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We can do this. Let's try and get ourselves to slow down as fast as possible. I'm not sure what the SAS load is on this craft now. If I press this as well, are we going to be able to like push ourselves into the correct alignment? It looks like so. All right, this is good. Your comments aren't loading on any other devices. Anyone know why? I'm afraid not. No, actually, no idea, my friend, no idea. But how are you doing, Monkey? Good to see you. We are bringing this asteroid into alignment. We are go. We can see the asteroid. We can see the spaceship. We can see a kerbin where we are trying to end up. I want to end up with. Wait. We're so zoomed out we can't actually see where I want to end up. Let's look at kerbin. I want to end up with this other asteroid here. I don't know whether we're going to be able to make that happen, so I literally just want to capture this as... Ooh, what was that? Pretty tight. You have maths homework, and you can't really be bothered to do it. What maths homework do you have to do? I'm sure I can help. I'm doing quite a lot of advanced mathematics myself at the moment. That's a lie. I had my last exam a couple of days ago. Like Wednesday last week that just happened, was my last exam, so I'm like totally loose. Totally think. It's easy, just a lot. You can't be bothered. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. This is. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna end up nicely circularized. It's taken us a long time to burn through this, but of course it does, because we're using the nuclear engine, and the nuclear engine just. It's long. I mean, it is physically long. This is true. It has some width to some length to it, but it's also it's slow. The thrust here. Let's have a look. What have we got? Top thrust 600 kilonewtons. That is rubbish. 60 kilonewtons. Oh, man, that's not going to do good if I keep adding and taking off zeros there. Okay, so with a really weird orbit, are we staying in? Can we stop that? But burning there. Looks like we're staying in right now. What I need to do is set this as my target. There we go. Set that as target. So we can see some ascending and descending nodes. I've just gone past it. 137. Wow. That's a long time to try and... That's a lot of angle to try and remove that. That's fine, we can do it. There was probably a point there where I could have actually done a gravity assist. Honza, well, how are you doing? Finally done with your secondary school and accepted into uni. Oh, mate, that's really good. Remind us what you're studying at uni. I should imagine it's like aeronautical engineering or something like that, right? That's what most people who are interested in my channel do. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. I don't know which way to burn this. We're now within the orbit of Minmus, so I'm gonna stop burning, and we're going to economics and maths. Boom. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Maths probably going to be the harder one of the two there. Ooh, this is a long burn. This is a long burn, and we're going to carry on going until we get down to -0. Does -0 actually mean -0? I think it does. Oh, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. Where's our little node gone? You know what? I'm just going to accept that as the beginning of what we're supposed to be doing here. Because right now, all of the controls are different from what you would expect. We've gone so far round. Oh, there was a swap. There's a 0. Ooh. We've gone so far around that actually the controls don't really line up anymore. But I'm accepting this. This is nice. This is a good flight profile to go for. We're going to set a new... Ooh, bring Durbert home. Create a new alarm. Hopefully we're not going to have any conflicts here. Line up your roids. Alright, awesome. Let's add that to there. Indeed, we're bringing someone home. Can anyone remember what Durbert was doing? My studies I've finished for the year. I very, very happily can sit here at the end of my 6 major exams spread over 2 periods. And feeling like I did well. I don't feel like I did the first that I was hoping for. I didn't get like the highest possible marks. But then I thought this about everything that I've been doing, about how it's not been as good as it possibly could be. And then I normally end up being pretty good anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to say I'm probably doing all right. I'm going to try and orientate this spacecraft roughly towards the way of our maneuver over there. I'm going to turn off the SAS, actually. Good. I like that we're all good here. This couldn't be better. All right, small breath. I don't think I stopped talking there for a full 10 minutes. Big breath. Okay. And now that I've done that, I'm trying to choke on the cup of tea that I've just had. Oh my god, this is terrible. You know when you can feel a real big cough just like kind of building up in your neck, and you're like, no, I've got stuff to do. Could you not do that to me, please? But it's still trying. Okay, one thing that I'd like to do. Target the center of mass. Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure whether these are perfectly lined up or not. I'm not sure how to even get them perfectly lined up or not. Do we roughly get... What I want to do is put that target marker over the top of the blue marker, because then the asteroid will be lined up with the maneuver that we want to do, so it will put it into relations with our other asteroid. Of course, that is our end goal here, is to put all the asteroids together in a great big long line, some sort of round circle. I'm not sure what we're going to be going for. What is your favourite way of joining up a bunch of asteroids? I think I might go for hexagon. I don't know. Alright, free the pivot. And then with a free pivot, I should be able to bring it round to there, where we lock the pivot. Alright, we're now all lined up. Everything should be lined up. Center of mass, direction of travel, all of that stuff. Look at all my debris out there. That is horrific. But who is Durbert? Should we go find out? I'm fairly sure Durbert was a mission that we launched last time. It was going around and... Oh yeah, look at this. It was dropping satellites into orbit of Minmus. I like this craft. I think it's got some presence, you know. Look at that. Yeah. Let's bring this up. Hello, Durbert. How are you doing? Just needs to go home now, I think. Given the name of the alarm clock that we've left for ourselves, I feel. Oh yeah, we're just drifting. we be drifting? I've got a maneuver ahead of me, though. Let's click on Kerbin and have a look. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Can I use that to come home? I'm not seeing a red cross anywhere. I think I might not actually be coming home with that one. That's fine, because we'll just like fly around a few times until the drag through the atmosphere gives us a good landing, and then we'll use our engines to put ourselves onto the landing site. Yes, beautiful. I'm just no. If we could. Warp here. There we go. We're going to drag our way down to... I've lost Kerbin. I've lost Kerbin. There it is. We're going to fall our way down to Kerbin. We're going to have a few days until this alarm sets off here. That's fine. Okay. I mean, that would be great, Hans. We'll see you when and if you can. But I understand busy lives are busy lives. It's only because I've taken the time to like carve this bit of my own schedule out to make sure that I'm always here doing this, that I actually am always here doing this. People now know not to book Tuesdays, not to book a Tuesday. Okay, so I think we're are we going to hit the atmosphere? Let's have a look. We've got a periaps of 80, so no, we're not going to hit the atmosphere. That's kind of fine. That's where we're headed. I reckon we can bring us back in like one easy movement. Can I bring this round to actually line us up with the KSC? That would be handy. That maneuver right there is the maneuver I want to do. If we can make that happen by the numbers, that would be great. Let's get rid of this because it takes up a lot of screen time right now. Oh man. Collision asteroid inbound. We need to make sure that we're watching out for that. So, not only are we trying to... Oh, press the wrong button. Not only are we collecting this asteroid, which is going to be part of our casino, there is another asteroid out there. This one, in fact. Let's set this as target. It's not going to be any good watching that, but... look at this. It's going to impact the planet at some point, and I would like to try and be there when it happens. Now, it's going to be a little bit underwhelming because of the way... we're late, go. Because of the way Kerbal handles asteroid impact, it's going to literally just be, we'll watch something blazing in the sky, and then there'll be a little puff. But, I mean, I think that would still be pretty cool to have a Kerbal underneath that. Am I going to have the fuel? Yeah, I've got the fuel. We got like 800 over here and 2,000 over there, so that's fine. We've got an 800 need, a 2,000 supply. I think we'll be fine. Why is Elite Dangerous consumed? You found neutron stars, very spinny. Well, it's one of the things that really is crazy about neutron stars, right? So almost everything in the universe spins. That's just the way of things. It's because of how gravity sinks down, right? If you've got two things traveling in straight lines, they're never going to be headed directly towards each other. So they're kind of a bit off of their center of mass from each other, and that just naturally gives an orbit because they want to both fall towards the center of mass, right? So they get that little sideways kick that gives you an orbit. So everything kind of just spins a little bit. It's why planets spin. It's why the sun spins. It's why the galaxy is spinning. I don't know if the universe is spinning. That would be something, right? I know that in the microwave background, there is actually one side of the sky is slightly blue shifted and one sky is slightly red shifted, but I believe that's due to the Milky Way's movement rather than the universe's movement. But yeah, neutron stars. So and like the much like the hands of a clock, right? If you watch the minute hand go around the outside of a clock, right, the bit way out there is traveling kind of fast, right? Ooh, we overcooked it. It's traveling kind of fast, right? And that speed, when it could be thought of like the speed at the outside of the star, but the inside's moving kind of slow, right? But when a neutron star is formed, all that speed from the outside kind of collapses down to the middle. The correct term is like angular. Angular velocity is conserved. Wait, angular momentum is conserved. There we go. That's angular velocity. That is a thing, but it's not a conserved quantity. Okay, I'm just bringing this cross over here to this side. Or we could press the. Man, this is going to take a while to fine tune. I seem to be a little bit clumsy on the controls right now. That's a shame. I'm not sure how well we're going to be able to fine tune this. If we could just get somewhere in the Kerblantic, I will take that as a win. Like that. Do we take that as a win? I think we're going to take that as a win. I could try for closer, but every time I try for closer, I super undershoot. So let's super overshoot instead. I'm sure it will be fine. Right, we've got air brakes if need be. We've got a few parachutes up front and 4 on the back here. That should hopefully balance out. Right, we got 2 at the front, 4 at the back. I mean, take your bets now, everyone who's still out there and in chat. When we are dangling from underneath the parachutes, and there's 4 at the back and 2 at the front, but there's the heavy engines at the back and the next to nothing at the front, do you think we're going to be nose up or engine up? Which way do you think is going to happen? I think we're going to be nose up. I think the engines are going to hit the floor first. Of course, I could be wrong there. I could be wrong. But we're quite a squat machine, really. It's got not too much of a lever action on the go. So the amount of weight that's at the nose is not actually going to have too much to act upon, I don't think. Alright, we are coming down and we have hit the atmosphere. I don't know whether to go backwards or forwards into this. We're going to quick save and go backwards. We might end up turning around and going forwards. I feel like forwards we could actually fly it. It's a long way to go as well. Look at that. I didn't quite realise how far it was that we had to go. Maybe I will turn around. You know what? Let's do it. We normally take the safe option. Today, let's take the not so safe option. Because of the way that curves work, I'm not able to look down at the surface of Kerbin. That's a shame. We can kind of look over the side here. I've zoomed back, so we got like huge fisheye lens on the situation. Okay, this is nice. I feel like we should start from this point of view. That one, I think that one's pretty good. And then maybe when it gets hot and heavy, we'll have a look inside. I do like the fact that we've got. Can I get my camera back? Thank you very much. I do like the fact that we've got like a sun view there. Probably Durbert not enjoying it quite so much. It means he's got to rely entirely on instrumentation. But for us, that's fine. We're cool with that. I am very tempted to drop the air brakes here, but I don't think we need them at the moment. In fact, I feel like we're flying pretty well. I'm going to bring the stability assist and just bring our nose up to the horizon, just so any air that is happening hits us at a bit of a inclined angle and gives us just the smallest amount of lift. Do not want to come barreling into this too hot. We've got some ablative shielding at the front. Should we call it that? I feel like we could use this as ablative shielding. This is the mounts for where the satellites used to be sat, so this should be nice and protective. Durbert getting a... Wait, can we see that there? Doesn't look like it was actually a thing. You see that little streak of sun at the top of his head there? Protected by the equipment in front of him. I'm going to bring my nose down a little bit. I do want to be lifting, but at the same time I also don't want to spend too long lifting. Okay, this is fine. I feel like we can get some speed into this. Let's give it a ×3 and see if anything happens. Have we seen the desert yet? We've not seen the desert yet. We're about to come over the top of the crater, though. Maybe I will just keep prograde. Might be the winner. Prograde, of course, being the direction of flight. Okay, here we go. Starting to get a little hot. We are at ×3, so any tiny tap that I put in is going to be quite massively amplified for the moment. It's very quiet up here at the higher layers of the atmosphere. Not even enough air molecules to bounce sound off of each other. You know, that's the way of things. It is the way. What is What is the lowest pressure where sound is detectable? I don't know. I don't know. This is not an experiment. Oh, excuse me. This is not an experiment I've ever taken part in. It would be very interesting. Hey there. Oh, I was going to call you Lee, right? How you doing? Well, welcome back. I hope you're having good times. We're just currently trying to decide what is the minimum pressure that the human ear could hear a noise at. I don't know if there's any actual studies out there. I should imagine there's a lot of really in-depth studies out there, but I don't know about them. So to me, that means it is a field full of speculation. We could just sit here and make things up, and unless anybody's going to come at me with a paper trying to say otherwise, whatever I say is the truth, right? Oh, got the weird camera on. That's fine. That's fine. If I go prograde but then hit stability assist almost instantly, we can bring our nose down and back up. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We're currently re-entering Derbert Kerman. We're not going to make it. I was going to say trying to make my way to the Kerbal Space Center. I had a feeling when we first lined these up that it wasn't going to do what it said it was going to do. This is a long way through the atmosphere. And I just don't think Derbert's craft has the aerodynamics to make it all the way. I trusted trajectories though, and it turns out I should not have. I wonder if I can like turn this way and no, I can't. Let's re-straighten. Prograde. Okay, fine. That was twisting a little bit there, much more than I was hoping for. What I was wondering was whether we could get down to the desert launch site, and no, I think is the easy answer to that. We could pull up here and just like go for it. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I do have a quick save, so it's not the end of the world. All right, yeah, we're going to go for a desert landing. Desert landing it is. Trying to look in the right direction. Oh, no. All right, well, we're going to lose some solar panels. That's fine. As long as we don't end up losing a whole bunch of parachutes. Let's click this button again. What does this look like? Absolutely terrifying. Derbert really trying to pull his nose round right now. Oh, are we gonna manage it? Looking at the nav ball, I have left the pilot on autopilot to try and point ourselves prograde. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Stargazer, welcome back. The SAS is disengaged. Oh no, we are out of power. We're just gonna spin wildly. All we've got is Derbert, who's gonna try and hold control. I'm gonna try actually and look at retrograde over there and bring us into a fast and controlled stop. I don't. No longer can we think about landing somewhere safe. We are just landing somewhere. Ideally... Ooh, what's that down there? I've never noticed such darkness before. Maybe it's something interesting. Maybe it's just a little bit of land scatter. I don't know. I do not know. We're just ending this guy's mission. He is done. He's done what he's doing. We went and got ourselves an asteroid, and we're waiting for that to come down. This is... line up your roids. We're just waiting for them to be in a fortuitous point. We have managed to capture the asteroid in Kerbin orbit, which is nice, very nice, as I'm sure you can imagine. Is this holding together? Which way can we spin this back? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's try and hold this way. No, because we didn't actually capture it last time. Did not capture it last time. We got connection, and then unfortunately had to end. Okay, so we got some more SAS. Okay, I wonder why it died last time. Ever feel like you want a bunch of drogue shoots? I'm gonna pop all these parachutes right now. You never know. It might be something you need to do. In fact, I think I'm even going to start thinking about like aerobraking if I can. just be off the main line of falling. If I am directly looking retrograde as I was, the surface area we are showing towards the atmosphere is quite small. But if we try and get off of that line, we can get a bit more lifting force on the way. You can't really see it. It's kind of there. It doesn't play as big a role as the drag does, but it does play a big enough role. In fact, I should have done this ages ago. This is going to make me spin round now. No, okay, that's a thing. SAS is disengaged. We are totally out of power, but that's fine. Oh, you know what? That's good. That's safe. We got this, yo. We got this. It's going to be horrifically underpowered, like payout the return cost, return budget. But that's fine. That's fine. We can make do with that. So I am still predicting that when all the parachutes fall out, we're going to be nose up. Hopefully that. What I really want is obviously to be stable, looking at the horizon. Well, I think the chances of that happening are next to 0. But we are safe. That's good. Our only surviving solar panel, very much not seeing the sun. So we're just gonna have to sit this one out and wait and see what happens. So yes, nose up. Not quite the nose up I was expecting from last time. From the way that it was going, I was expecting a bit of a slant. I suppose if I had just any kick over whatsoever, it would probably ease itself out. The real question, though, are we going to be able to land safely? Or is everything going to destroy in a horrific fireball? That's good enough. Recover. There we go. I got recover whilst it was settled down. Just for the smallest time, you know, just long enough that I can click on that button and get us recovered. Like, more than once. More than 10 times. Probably more than 100 times in my Kerbal career. I've managed to land a rocket on its rear engine bell, and then the parachutes have cut out, and the whole thing's just slowly, ever so slowly, fallen over and destroyed itself. And you're just like, ah. Okay, 1.7. I don't know at what point I'm going to say, yes, that's enough money to be able to then spend 1.6 million funds on my... Ooh, Durbert leveled up on my R&D shop. That's a thing. You got a G-Force ribbon. What did he get? 5 Gs. That's nice. That's nice. He's planted a flag on Minmus. That's what we did last time. Low gravity landing. 10% of kerbin. That's nice. Minmus orbit. Heavy vehicle launch ribbon. 250 tons or more. Okay, so we've been launching some heavies. Didn't know. And a 30% solid booster. I mean, I could probably do a 100% solid booster. That's a thing within my grasp, but I don't know whether that's something that Kerbals want to do or not. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do anything for 12 days. We could go out and try and make a little bit more money. It would be irresponsible to not go and look at the contracts, right? Let's go and have a look at the contracts and see if there's like land something on the moon for 1 million roots or something like that. You know, if there's something like ridiculously overpowered, bring a newly discovered Class A. I will only accept one of these for a Class C or up from this point on, because we've done a Class A and we're bringing a Class B in, so that's a thing. This is gonna take money away from me. Okay, that's a thing. What? Sorry, let's just take a moment and have a look here. They're going to take money off me. I don't get any money for when. What is this? We could scout the moon for a suitable location, but even that's like pretty poor. Move a satellite. Move sat repair relay into correct orbit for 100,000. I'm not really that bothered. New satellite. No, not that bothered by that either. At some point, we're going to have to return a sample from the comet. We're only really dealing with asteroids at the moment. The comet is a thing. This is not bad. Gather surface deployed material goose observate. I do have the surface deployed stuff, but I haven't really played with it. Maybe that's something to muck around with at some point. Flag of Evie and Gilly, can't do those. No, not... Okay, I think after having a quick look through that there's not really anything that I want to do here. No. Unless anybody saw something that I didn't. I mean, these would be good to finish, right? But... do I just launch a quick mission that can go to each place? It's the same scan of each, right? So I could just throw an asteroid on top. Not an asteroid. All right, let's leave that. Let's just go watch the asteroid come in. I wonder if I can take control of that asteroid, and then we can see the exact landing spot. That would be handy. That would be handy. That's the one I'm looking for. Loading screens. Okay, here we go. This is the asteroid. Did we get a class name on here? Was that something we can even look at? I was fairly sure this was a class B, but I don't want to be speaking out of turn. 88. I mean, is this an 80-ton spacecraft? I don't think so. An 8-ton spacecraft? Probably not even that. I should imagine it's quite light. Okay, I guess. I mean, we've drifted. Look how far we've drifted. I was definitely looking at the right direction when we started. Long way round the nav. Okay, cool. This is where we want to be. So, did you guys hear about... I don't know if it's a controversy or whether it's just a bit of a... I feel like it's a bit of a controversy. So, you guys might know about the OSIRIS-REx mission and the Hayabusa mission. I hope I said that right. Two missions that were going to different asteroids, both brought back samples at roughly the same time. Stuff like this, right? So Hayabusa had named the asteroid. I think it was Apophis. It might not. I've got Apophis in my brain, but they might not have been going to Apophis as their next target for years. I've known about that for like maybe even part of a Hayabusa. You're going to have to give me some phonetic points, mate. I'm sorry. I know I'm saying it wrong. But anyway, so they've been saying that they're going off to Apophis for like forever. All right. So since before their mission started making its return. So Osiris, they've changed it. Osiris Apex is the new mission that's using the Osiris spacecraft. And guess where they've just announced that they're going? So suddenly they're like, oh yeah, no, we wouldn't you know? It all lines up so well that we're gonna go as well. It's like, couldn't you go somewhere else? Hayabusa, you purple peanut. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm bad at the speaking, yo. I'm bad at the speaking. Okay, are we close enough? Worse than that, I'm bad at the not my language speaking. What is this? This is a class C. Wait, I want to see that class C. I need a class C. You view and tracking state. No, I just wanted to track its position. Class C is what I'm after next. I'm working my way up through the groups. Class C, class... Oh, can we track all of these? Because this is... How do it? That one. Bam, track. Are you coming into... You are coming into line, look. Oh, that's a long way out, though. I'm not sure if that's too far away. You, can we track you as well? Okay, you're not going anywhere. B, B, C. Track. Okay, so it looks like we... Let's terminate that. Stop tracking. Are you the one? You're not the one. This one. This is our new Class C asteroid that we're after. Jump to vessel. We got a new target, guys. We got a new. Oh man, I didn't even know. Didn't even know this was going to be a thing. Hayabusa. Okay, all right. Let's close that. I think we're good. We're good. 50 seconds away. 50 seconds away. I want to try and make sure this is done as close to the numbers as possible because we're doing quite a big maneuver change. So the more exact I can be with it, the better. The better. I'm a little bit worried about how much fuel we've got. I've got a feeling at some point we might need to send a refueling mission. Do you hear about the FAA and Starship? I only heard that they were ready to make an announcement, and then they said like 2 weeks, and that was about 2 weeks ago. So you might have news from me, news from what I have got. So if you fancy sharing that, please feel free. 12, 11, entering the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Perfectly lined up. Beautiful. Look at this. Ah, this is great. This is great. Okay, just saw things popping up in Discord. Wanted to go check that out. Memes. Okay, we look like we're doing good. We look like we're doing good. We're going to burn through this. We're going to actually be a little bit under-fueled for it, I think. I am worried. I am worried. There is a non-zero chance that we're going to be disconnecting this craft, sending it home, and bringing another one out. The fact that we've got it captured now, all about that. All about that. We could probably do with like renaming the asteroid. But yeah, I don't know. We've got an A asteroid and a B asteroid, and we're going to have a C asteroid. So if anybody has any good ideas for names, let me know. We're going to go all the way through the alphabet, hopefully. You heard they gave clearance for Lord. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm all about that. I should have really checked it out beforehand. You know, that's a piece of space news that should have come to me. Instead, I found the Hayabusa and Osiris Rex thing. Hayabusa. I'm just gonna go like with Google Translate and get them to repeat it to me several times, and I'll repeat it back. And we'll learn that way, right? That's the way. Launched by August. That would be great. That would be great. Like another rip-roaring summer of ridiculous rocket development will be amazing. I was kind of missing the high-paced, frenetic attitude that was the development of like the hop capabilities and stuff like that. That'd be great. Albert, Bulbert, Calbert, Dolbert. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. You can drop a plus here, mate, Stargazer. Well, we get it. We get it. Or I get it anyway. I don't know about other people. Of course, the question as to what you're plussing is a different thing. Oh, plus SLS. Okay, cool. Yeah, looking forward to SLS, actually. As much as it really does embody the bureaucratic nightmare that is the old school, you know, contract plus system. Cost plus, sorry. It really is like a beast of a machine. Yeah, like Starship is probably the only thing that's even getting close to, and even then, Starship, there's different capabilities, right? The SLS is really built with an outward view on the solar system, right? Really trying to push the boundaries a little bit further, whereas the SLS are just, yeah, I suppose technically taking us a little bit further. We've not had a fully manned presence around the moon, but it doesn't feel like that big a jump forwards, you know? just watching my speeds here. Bigger and more powerful than Saturn. Yeah, Saturn 4? Saturn 5, I think you were going for. Saturn 6? like... we're definitely on the cusp of a new rocket age, right? I remember the space station being built and Hubble going up, and that was quite a glorious time. And people before me tell me it was nothing compared to the moon times, right? And I'm sure there was stuff going on. But yeah, it's another step. So I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, as I do. Funnily enough, I do talk to her quite a bit. And we were talking about the different ways that space is actually going to get commercialized, right? Different, inspired by the satellite. Yes, yeah, exactly. Where was I? I was literally just saying something. I completely sidetracked myself. But yeah, it feels like we're on the cusp of another step, right? So something new happening, even though it is just the next step, you know. Like, yeah. This is a long burn. We've been at this for a while. We've been burning for. I mean, at least a minute. Do we go and have a look at what's going on with our orbit here? Okay, so we're practically bringing ourselves to a stop and then starting again, right? Is that what's going down here? I think it might be. So I might need... there's no might need to about this. I'm definitely going to have to, once we have orientated our inclination here, disconnect with this craft, burn that up in the atmosphere, and then send another craft to meet up with this one. Like that, which we can then use for the final meetup. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so what do we need on the next... mission capable craft? What are we gonna need to be able to bring this into line? I feel like just this mission again is probably going to be pretty good, but I don't know whether that's all of the good. Hey, I'm just gonna go straight ahead and go Land Strider. But Bicycle Frontier, how you doing? Happen to know who you're the alt of, so how are you doing? We are capturing an asteroid. Starship with a claw. I'm not sure quite how that would work, but yeah, let's try it. A two meter. I mean, the thing with this craft is very good with the nuclear engine. There, we are very good at being able to get where we need to go for a fairly efficient price, right? Fairly efficient price. Something Starship size. I mean, I suppose we could put a cluster of nukes underneath it. That would make a pretty good one. I mean, Starship is pretty huge. We could fit a lot of nuclear engines underneath it. Do I have the size parts that are appropriate? That's the next question. Also, there is not a mini one. Okay, we could probably do a mini one. There's not a chance that I'm going to be able to grid fin it back, but we'll try. What's the worst that could happen? Hey. Okay, let's have a look at how these are doing with lining up for each other. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna stop this about here. Okay, that's cool. Let's go back to Kerbin focus. I went too far. No, we got to go all the way around. There's my craft. There's the sun, Moho, Eve, Gilly, Kerbin. There we go. Great. Now I am set target as that. 0-0. All right, yeah. Now, am I going to? Yeah, no. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to decouple. We're going to leave this one here because I'm only got 100 meters left, right? And that's. I know that's 100 meters for the whole craft. I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to bring the periaps down to meet this one. I might do a quick save because then after I do that, we'll then just re-enter, right? That should be fine. Ooh, look at these swing around. That's kind of crazy, actually. Just as I'm trying to point myself in the right direction, this is all the trouble we're getting. Oh! We got problems. Let's turn that off. Turn it off. You see this little wobble setting up? I'm not about that. Not about that. Okay, I think we settled down. Do a quick save. My Apple apps here, 6,082. 600,000? Yeah, well, you know what I'm trying to say there. We're gonna bring this down. I'm not sure. Oh, Landstrider, on your phone today, huge thunderstorm knocked out power for miles around. Oh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Isn't it great that we've got these like little lightning boxes that we just keep in our pockets, and when the actual infrastructure goes down, we could just use this sort of mini infrastructure that we've got. That's, yeah, I don't know. I'm amazed by this. I'm amazed by this. Okay, am I going to be able to get all the way down there? I feel like we might. I might end up leaving a little bit of space junk. Like, trust me, I don't like doing a little bit of space junk. I have to have a second stream at some point where I just go around and get space junk again. $95. Do we have that in C's? I'm just gonna take that as that. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we'll take that one. All right, I'm just gonna disconnect here because we blatantly don't have enough disarm to be able to get a look at the difference now that I've just got off the asteroid. I could go anywhere now. I'm not going to. I'm going to just return home, but we could technically go wherever we want. Okay. Good luck, little asteroid. Oh, we do need to name them Albert. Balbert. Can I name Balbert? No, we need to put. The word that I'm looking for is control unit on it. Can I just come back with full? I mean, I think we're just going to explode this. Are you guys ready to watch this explode? I think we're just going to go. What do you reckon? 10 kilometers? Let's go for 10 kilometers. That seems like fun to me. And in the time it takes that to fall down, the asteroid will also be going around. So we're going to need to go. Wait. Here, add maneuver, set an alarm for the new maneuver. Watch it burn. Oh, we do have the other one inbound as well. Is it that one? No, that's the far one. That one? That's the... Oh, it's so close. I don't know how to get a Kerbal out and under it. Where do we think it's even going to land? Might have to make some saves as time goes on. We had to bust out the generator to keep the basement from flooding. We're back on it now, but lots of infrastructure is still down. Wow. What's that Kerbin Juna thingy? I don't know which one you mean, mate. Sorry. Man. Okay. Let's get the intercept craft for this one up and ready. Sorry, just took a moment to even think about what my thing on the alarm clock. Oh, it'll be a transfer window from Kerbin to Juna. We'll go back to the alarm clock. We'll have a look. Probably tells us that I want to learn how to make a helicopter and send it to Juna. But it lies a lot. Kerbin to Juna, yeah. There's even an Eve window in that Juna window. What's this one? Switch to. Wait a minute. Just found an alarm that I'm not sure what it does. Or who it's talking about, right? So we're going to go have... Oh, hey! Okay. Maybe I do already have the sea then. Maybe that was the sea. Oh, look, they're on their way. They are literally on their way. All right, well. How long have you guys been out here? Mission time of 3 years. Oh, dude, guys. Oh, man. Oh. That's a thing right there. Well, good luck in your burn in 1 year. So is the other one a Class C then? Am I actually not having to worry about that other one and it's a Class D that I need? There's tracking station. How do we find out what class that I suppose I'm going to go to the KSP wiki. Asteroids. Where do we reckon asteroids are in the wiki? Just put it up here. I can type. Okay, here we go. Assuming a range of blah, blah, blah. A is 0 to 1 point. Yeah, no, that other one is definitely a Class C. Oh, man. All right. We need to rename our asteroids, and we need to do it now. Okay, let's do that, shall we? The pet rock needs renaming to Albert. This one's Calbert. The other one's Balbert. If we had an S-class asteroid, I'd totally name them Stargazer. But the idea is so that we can know which one's which easy enough. Hence the... Did it just crash on me? No, we're good. Okay, so this is my A-class. No, this is a 34-tonner. Wait a minute. This is a Class B as well. Also, why can't I rename it? Can I only rename it if I've got a control surface on it? A control... Where's the robot? Is there not a robot on here? I would have thought I would have left a robot on here. Turns out I did not. Okay. Interesting. And I've only got a bunch of engines on one. What was I even doing here? Oh my gosh. Right. Okay. Well, this is a Class B. Is what we've learnt there. Mass 34 tons. I can't rename it from here. That makes me very sad that I can't name it from there. I think we might be missing a Class A asteroid. That would be very sad. I suppose I'm just going to grab whatever turns up, right? If anybody sees a Class D, though. B, C, C. These are all tiny. What about around Dres? Do we have any around Dres? Not at the moment. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. What are you? That's Wheeloo. Oh man, wait, where's Wheeloo to Wheeloo? Can we find Wheeloo in this list? I'm just calling in on some far-flung missions that we've not seen for a while. Just really to remind my brain that they exist. I suppose this is something that I really should do at some point in between streams. Go around, just check out all of the missions, find out what's going on. Look at this. There's no way is going to survive out there. Look at that absolute lack of signal. That's what I'm trying to say. Lack of signal. Also, like, there's a whole bunch of solar panels that have not been deployed here. Let's do those because they are actually going to be very important by the time we get out to Elu. Indeed, look, we've got more of this. Extend that antenna. Extend that antenna. Looks like I forgot to do this particular part of the mission deployment. Yeah, look at that. We put out all of those antennas, and we're up to 39%. Okay, it's a little bit better, I suppose. A little bit better. We're just going to leave this slowly rotating now at this. It says it'll miss the burn. Am I actually... Wait, what is going on here? Is this actually meeting up or is it not? Let's kill the maneuver. No, I'm not. Let's kill that maneuver as well. Suddenly we have a bit of a different mission to undertake. Is this set? Okay. Did I just not do a maneuver at some point? Looks like that might be a thing that's happened here. We've just missed a maneuver. Also not seeing anywhere where it actually touches. So we're about 4 degrees out right now, and we're not going to do much better than that. Where was this? You right there. Let's do this. Okay, can we get this to work? Probably not. But I would like to try. Okay, they're getting closer. This is going to be quite the burn, I think. Let's have a look at these. Oh, are you ready for me to try and figure out what's going on here? Let's turn this up. I think we can get away. No, we can't get away with bigger jumps. I want these to come together. So I'm just... You see this number here? I want this number to get down as small as possible. So as long as I click the button and it does the right move, I'm going to accept it. I think we're going to get a nice approach here. I'm going to try and slow us down on the way through. There, look at that. Beautiful. Can we slow this down and actually get what we want? No. Okay, well, I mean, who cares about slowing us down? Let's... 7 days. I'm just gonna now create this alarm. Okay, so this weird little sidetrack that I didn't expect to turn up. 7 days, Wheeloo. Okay. Man, I was supposed to be building an asteroid capturing device. So we've got an 88-ton asteroid ripping its way down to a 100-kilometer periapse around Kerbin. We need to intercept it with a spacecraft. I might just send the same spacecraft. Do we just send? I think we might just send the same space. We've already done that whole sort of development process. So let's take advantage of it. Let's take advantage. It's actually designed to go further. I can definitely see for the larger asteroids, like the much larger asteroids, that we end up just almost setting up a colony on the asteroid and then flying back with it. Is this what we want? Oh yeah, this is the beast. Oh, look at it. Yeah, that's a beast that's going to take off and do what we want. Are there any problems with the staging? Who knows? But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's look. Any problems that I remember? I don't remember any problems. Let's launch and find out. I'm sure as I don't remember the problems, then they didn't exist, right? Surely that's how that works out. Whew. Been having serious. So we over here have been having some of the hottest weather. It's not literally the hottest, but it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. I suppose thunderstorms are a hot weather phenomenon. I will be streaming for about an hour. Yeah, for about an hour. Speaking of... Oh, wait. Are we in the right order? We want to match up with this thing. Oh, we are. We totally are. We want to go north... wait, which way is it coming? Make a quick save. Does anybody know... Is it going towards the darker... Is it going towards the more saturated bit, or is it going away? We're just gonna go see. We're just gonna go see. Which way is prograde? Which way is retrograde? Not that this asteroid can actually tell us that, but you know. We were looking from this point of view. It's not really helpful, is it? It's not really helpful. Let's jump over to you instead. I mean, reading's very important, my friend. Reading is very, very important. Not only does it practice a bunch of skills you need, but also comes with a whole bunch of knowledge. Knowledge. Okay, so we need to look at Kerbin. Kerbin? Kerbin's around here somewhere. That's Minmus. I mean, that's good. There it is. There's Kerbin. Okay, so if we point prograde, we're traveling towards the moon. Towards the moon. So we're going that way, okay? That's fine. We're coming this way, which means I need to go southeast. Man, all that just to work out which direction I need to take off from. Southeast or northwest? Who knew? I don't need that. Can I have the craft that's in there, please? This no. How about underneath? No. Activate. All right, I'm going to the space center. I can't do this from outside anymore. I'm not having it. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna do. Because really, who doesn't like watching the KSP loading screen? Little spinny planets in the. To be honest, they could have done a much nicer orrery than this, and we would have watched a whole bunch of stuff, you know. Okay, that one right there. You gonna fly. We're gonna fly southeast. or we're going to sit here and see how close this alignment was to being a straight line, but wasn't actually. That's a shame. But a bit of a near miss there. Could have been beautiful. Could have been glorious. And what do we got instead? This. All right, so southeast. I want to go down to this one over here. Okay, we can do that. Are we ready for the launch? 3, 2. Look at it all balanced on that. 1. Blast off. Instantly turning into that launch angle. Look at that. Nice. All right, this should be good. This should be good. I don't want to go prograde yet. Well, I want to hit a good like 150, 200 meters per second, something like that. And now I'm gonna go prograde, but kind of try and temper the twist going down that we've got. Hit stability assist occasionally, let everything straighten up, go prograde again, and we're just gonna carry on doing that. We're going about 300 meters per second at about 3.5 kilometers. Going over to near enough 45 degrees on the horizontal, and then I'm going to just hit stability assist, getting 7, 8, maybe even 9 kilometers up in the air here. I'm feeling the twist from the aerodynamics. I do wonder whether we're going to be able to get there far enough. I'm just going to poke my way down and then pull myself back up. We're getting some visual effects right now, and it's starting to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we were doing so well. We just lost it a little bit. I turned too heavy, too fast, but more importantly, I didn't keep it prograde enough. We could just fly this, but I need all the fuel. I need all the fuel. So we're just going to slow ourselves down instead, obviously. Why would we not? Okay, that was good staging. That was a bad staging. We could survive this. I'm not going to. Revert to launch. Alright. I guess we go just a bit more upright than I was originally intending. That's a shame. That's a shame. We'll keep going upright until, let's call 200 meters per second, and then we'll turn. I think that's probably the better way of doing it. Lackluster turning skills, opinions decreased by 20. Purple peanut is now not as liked. It's like everyone remembers that. To be fair, it's only robots. We're fine. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Just gonna move upwards, just upwards. Maybe a little bit off directly upwards. Just the smallest smidgen. Smidgen's a good word. Doesn't get used enough. Just so we're not in danger of tipping like any of the other ways over the circle. You know, we've got a top of a ball here that we could be like very unstably balanced upon. And if we're on the very top, we could end up falling in any of the other directions, and that's not what we want. I want to go prograde, if you could, please. I think we're now going far enough upright that we're going to just blast through any aerodynamic instabilities that we had. Can I, whilst with... Oh, man, sluggish. Set that as target. Okay, this is feeling good. Feeling good. I don't know why we got our lights on. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure there's a reason. Okay, doing incredibly well, actually. Doing incredibly well. Should be flying over... not quite. Coming close to flying over the island launch pad. We're just going to bust our way through like this. I think we are. We're coming up to the end of our solid burn. I'm actually going to cut all my engines here. We're just going to drift. We're just going to drift. It's a bit dangerous way for these guys to fall down. Nearly smash into my rocket. I'm not about that. Not about that. Okay, so the thing I have to wonder here is, can we line this up like almost perfectly? Lights left on, opinions decreased by 4. You know, we're just trying to like kill the planet as quickly as possible. It's what we do here at this particular space program. Is that where we want to be? I mean, it's close. Very close. At some point, we're going to be dropping down stages. That's going to be interesting. Are we ready for these stages? I think we are ready for these stages. Oh, look, there's a tourist shuttle debris. I love watching these little bits of debris go ripping past. I understand that actually it's a symptom of a big problem on my save, but they're cool. They're really cool. I guess we're just gonna cruise. When are we getting this alarm? I'm really worried that we're going to miss the alarm. Somehow, I need to try and predict where the asteroid's going to land. I've got a feeling that's actually going to be next week's. Trying to figure out where the asteroid is going to land and having a bunch of Kerbals spread in different areas to try and watch it. I think that's what we're going to be doing. Kerbals, robots, whatever we can use to actually be able to witness the event. Okay, I need to bust this out, and we need to move our way down to the maneuver marker. We got 20 seconds to get there. 20 seconds to get there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep looking. Get in the right direction. Get going in the right direction. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How are these out of fuel? These ones down the bottom have been holding on to fuel longer than this. Look, they're at a 30, not a 40. We need to change that at some point in our futures. Not right now though. Do I dump these so we can drop them into the atmosphere? I'm definitely going to be looking for a point to do that. Oh, it turns out actually we're fine. We're fine. I was a little bit worried that we weren't going to drop these. I'm going to start spinning, and then we're going to just throw them like that, and away they go. All right, great. Oh no. Press X. Gonna press prograde. Look at this wobbly joint here. Oh, this is horrific. I am kind of not about that. I don't really know how to make sure we can get some nice tight circles going. Yeah, something like that. Oh, guys, I'm a bit worried. I'm just gonna try and do it as fast as possible. Look at it! Oh, it spins so bad. We got a bit of a wobble. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? We can click onto this and auto strut heaviest. There we go. Thank you, Landstrider. Your random comment reminded me that there are other ways of doing stuff. But yeah, we totally should have put some actual struts up and down there. Hey Super Dude, how you doing? Good to see you. We are currently on our way to capture an asteroid. It is in fact already captured. Capturing might not be the right word to use. We've got 2 asteroids in orbit around. I'm out of oxidizer. What is this? How is this liquid fuel? Oh man. How do I not know that this is a problem? Okay, well, we're gonna dump that, and we're gonna fly this craft onto orbit. Let's just keep going. I'm sure there's no problem here. And then we're gonna go change that literally as we're speaking. Oh man, that's really bad. That's really bad. I wonder if I actually have the appropriate fuel tanks or not. Or whether I've taken them because they're the only ones I have. Oh man. We'll go and change that design. Unfortunately, just the one nuclear engine here. Can take a little bit of time. It can take a little bit of time. Thankfully, we're not just on xenon engines. Man, I wonder if there's a mod out there that helps you make burns with xenon. I suppose that's better time warp, right? At some point, I should actually install better time warp. We're getting onto the length of missions that require various functionalities. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, 1.5. I think we'll just take that because it wasn't a perfect orbit anyway. Something like so, and we'll figure out how to make that better. In fact, I need to put down some maneuvers right now. Here, in fact. Open that up. 4.3. Let's bring that down to a much smaller number. And then try and match up our orbit with the... Oh, too far. With the asteroid. And then figure out what is wrong with my design. Okay, so we got like two encounters there. I like that. We will make use of that. Create an alarm. Maneuver. Roid align. And in 7 minutes, we're going to go figure out what's going on. Explaining what a nebula is. I know what they are, but I want a detailed explanation. Okay, so... Nebula are just kind of like these clouds of gas, right, man? You know, they're just out there hanging around. They've been there since the beginning of the universe. Like, right at the beginning of the universe, something went... We don't know whether the universe itself wanted to just expand. We don't know whether something made the universe expand. We don't know whether there was an explosion. But we know something happened to make things all big, right? And the energy that made it big decayed at the end of the making big to create quarks, electrons, stuff like this. That eventually, after it cooled down a little bit, was able to stick together into what we call hydrogen, right? Now, the hydrogen wasn't on its own. It had some friends of helium, and there's a little bit of lithium out there as well. But they're just basically kicking around. They're quite hot at that time. And because they're quite hot, they do feel the gravity towards each other. But actually what's happening is they're too hot, and they're just running around from each other, and they're not coming back. Like, imagine a hyper toddler on a set of reins, right? And if there's a bungee cord, the more energy they've got, the further they can run away. And the hot stuff runs fast, right? But if you wait 13 billion years, or, you know, much less than that, actually, but if you wait several billion years, that stuff will cool back down. I remember what I'm actually doing now. I was telling this story, being like, what am I doing? Why am I back here? And they'll form cold clouds of gas, right? Now, the cold clouds of gas will do their own thing. Some of it will collapse down into stars. Some of it won't even make it that far and collapse into Jupiter-type things. Some of it will collapse straight into black holes. We're not so sure whether that actually happens, but, you know, some of it might. And the stars kick off a whole bunch of light, right? Too funny and jokey, not scientific. Hey, this is real stuff, right? That one. And the stars, right? They are kicking off all this radiation, right? You might have heard of light. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's very handy for what we're doing here on Earth. Look, even this has only got liquid fuel. What is this? Why? Oh no, that's got ignore me. But yeah, the sunlight, it does weird stuff to the clouds, to the gas clouds, right? Comes along and charges up the electrons that are around the hydrogen. They jump up in their orbit and then come back down. And when they come back down, a load of light gets released. And that light is what we see as a nebula. It's not actually the gas, it's the light. Anyway, yeah, there we go. I'm trying to find some fuel tanks. Right, liquid fuel. Where's just the rocket? I don't have just the rocket fuel. Mamma mia. Oh man, no. Oh, No, don't save. Okay, so that's like an actual. That's like an actual problem. We're gonna go have a look in our research and development and see if we can unlock the rocket fuel. I don't even know where it's at. Like this one, large volume. No, not you. It's got to be in here somewhere. We're looking for the Mark III rocket. Is it actually up here? No. No. I've got a feeling it's going to be in one of these. Like, here it is. Oh man, look at that. Well, that's just unbelievable. Cannot research science at this level because I need to unlock my parts, yo. Okay, I suppose that is a thing. Is there anything else I could do with here? Like, the next thing I want to do is send a mission to Juno, right? That's the next big thing we're doing. Hey Stargazer, welcome back. How you doing? Just suddenly, I mean, I might grab this. These are some big components here. We could use these instead, right? Let's try that. Let's grab those. That's a lot of science I just spent out there. I mean, it wasn't that much science. You're good. You're back. Good. Nice to hear that you are back. I'm currently lamenting the fact that the parts that I want are locked behind here. No, not this one. This one. Somewhere. There we go. Are locked behind this. Like, why is this long rocket fuselage locked at the same place as the short rocket fuselage? You know, why can't we just have rocket fuel fuselage? I guess the thing. No, I mean, we've got to spend 1.6. I'm a little under, and every time that I've gone to make the money, it's not gone well, right? It's not gone well. Well, I mean, I suppose the money has actually. That's why we're up here now. We were at like 500,000 at one point, and I was like, let's make some money, and we jumped up to here. I didn't make the money enough. You know what? I've come into the wrong building, haven't I? I have. I've totally come into the wrong. I wanted to go look at the mission control to see if there's a nice money there. That would be good. I've got a feeling we're going to go repair some stuff around the moon again. I've got a feeling that's what we're doing. We are also going to have to make a plane. A plane that can go out and find out what's going on with the 56, 82, 300,000, 700. Like these orbits of Kerbin aren't too bad. Plant a flag on Minmus. Yeah. I mean, this for attaching a part to a satellite. Recover person and scrap. I mean, this is also good, but that's not a lot of money, is it? It's not a lot of money. This one, where are the find blueberries? We have a Kerbal, pick it up and return to Kerbin. Western Canyon. Where is this? Where is this? I mean, blueberries are a Juno thing, right? Yeah, bring blueberries. I couldn't see that for a moment until I said the words. It turns out my money-making capabilities are pretty short right now. Low-resolution resource scan of the Mun. I mean, these are things that I could do. Ah, yes, yeah. That was indeed a problem. Let me have a look at my active missions. Yeah, land on Juno, land on Moho. These are two things that... Have we not landed on Moho yet? Have we really not landed on Moho yet? I'm sure that we had a craft around Moho that we could just touch down and be like, boom, landed on Moho. Do we have to then bring them back? Is that we could still do that as well. Moho is like a super easy mission to land on. Do we just send someone to Moho right now? Is that something we're going to do? I think that might be something we just do. That's like most of the money. Oh no, Moho. Oh, why are you not around Moho, oh no, Moho? Mohick is not something to land. We'll go have a look, of course. Any moment. Oh, the pause as I'm waiting for landing, loading, landing, same thing. Honestly, it's a very, very similar process. I mean, 1.6. Wait, because this is totally useless. We don't need this around Moho anymore, right? I'm fairly sure we don't. If I have a look in our KSpedia and go to the Delta V map and be like, hey Moho, what do we need to land? 8.7, 807. We could land, but we can't then take back off. And unfortunately, we need to. It's literally just land. I think I might do so. It is 1.6 million, and I'm currently at 1.4. That's why I'm like, if I just land this guy, would be there. Unfortunately, I've got something happening in a couple of minutes, so we'll be coming back to that. But I want to have a look at my Moho. Oh yeah, we changed the resolution to make things easier to see on mobile and stuff, and everything's really big. To the point of, I don't think I can actually like grab the corner of the window to make it smaller again. Can we just pull that up? No, I can't. All right. Well, anyway, here's Moho, right? Yeah, we got Moho. Altimetry. We have an altimetry. Okay, so we got the low resolution. We'll pull this up here. We can see down the bottom. We got a low resolution. We don't have the high resolution visual. Multispectral. Oh no, this is the visual. So this is altitude, right? Altimetry data. Anomaly. Okay, we should have everything, right? What does this give? Start scan visual. Visual low, right? Tell me it's visual low and we're good, right? Visual high hasn't even begun taking percentage, so I'm going to say maybe that's good. And then this one is altimetry. Okay, I'm just gonna, because we've got a landing underway in a bit, I'm going to create a manual alarm. Land on Moho. We're going to do that in half an hour. Add alarm. There we go. Land on Moho. I've got to get rid of these camera tools. I very rarely use them anymore. And we could just land on Moho. Just land on... I don't know whether this has got the oomph to make it happen, but I'm definitely going to try. Definitely going to try. 100, 0, 100, 100. Yeah, I think we've got everything. I just cannot remember what the small telescope and the radar dish do. I'm fairly sure that's small visual, low resolution visual and low resolution altimetry though. Radar, yeah. Okay, back to the. You know what? I don't need to do it that way. I can do it from here. Switch to. Oh, wise. You think you're far from home. You've reached the Kreb Nebula in Elite Dangerous Exploration. So, inside the nebula... So, that nebula is the outside... That's a planetary nebula. That's the outside edge of a supernova that exploded in, like, 1070 or something like that. I can't remember the exact date, but a bunch of Chinese astronomers had written down that it happened. And we've got... Like, I'm going to put big in quote video of the Kreb Nebula expanding. You know, you take pictures over the course of like 20, 30 years, and you can see the Kreb. Yeah, Kreb pulsar. Bam! It's great. I've got a picture of the Kreb Nebula, not the Kreb pulsar. The Kreb Nebula. It's a little underwhelming. It's a black and white photo with like. But anyway, that's not the important part. You don't need to know how underwhelming my photo was. Trying to think about what type of orbit we actually want here. All right, so I've got to circularize here, not circularize. Get coplanar here, because if you're not, no, please, if you're not changing your inclination at an ascending or descending node, then you're not going to end up at 0, 0. You physically can't. You're away from the 0 line. Anti-normal down there, yeah. So yeah, the Crab Pulsar is one of the few that we actually have a record of it going supernova, us being able to see the expanding cloud of dust and like get a whole bunch of really nice data from it. Yeah, Crab Pulsar, very often cited situation in astrophysics courses, right? They're going to tell you about the Crab Pulsar a lot because we got some good information about it. I guess I'm just going to fast forward my way up to this. I guess I'm going to continue fast. Well, it won't let me fast forward any further, right? So let's warp about halfway. You've visited the pulsar itself. That's good. That's good. Pulsars are amazing things. You remember we were talking about that angular momentum thing. They're just so spun up. They will slowly spin down over time. But compared to the lives of a human, that time is just ridiculous, right? You know, it takes like trillions of years. Like the universe hasn't even been going for 1 trillion years. Because they're not quite perfectly round, and so every time the mountain comes ripping past, makes a little wave in space-time, and it loses a little bit of energy like that. It's a phenomenally small amount of energy, though. Well, no, it's a phenomenally large amount of energy, but compared to the reserve that is there, it's small. Because I was like to make space-time itself ring out takes a lot of energy, like a lot of energy. I don't know the exact numbers. I should probably go and find them out at some point. Okay, somewhere in here we're going to be able to meet up with the. Oh man! Oh, it's a long way into the future. That's 6 days, 7 days, 8 days. Oh, went ripping past it. So somewhere in here. Maybe the orbit before. Yeah, let's go to the orbit before. So here is where we can change our orbits to match. Yes. I will take that. .4 kilometers. Half a kilometer per second speed difference. Okay, that's all right. We can live with that. It's quite the speed difference there. How much? You know what? I don't know how much energy. Like folding is different from rippling, but you know these are not unanswerable questions. Yeah, it can be calculated. Yes, it definitely can be calculated. I do not have the abilities as we speak right now. Right? But I do know, general relativity. It's just a bunch of vectors, which I know, like to non-mathy people, is a bit of a headache. But if whatever you can do in one vector system, you can do in another. Like that's kind of the point of vectors, is they're very transferable. Like the maths behind them works for a lot of situations. So yeah, I see no reason why you wouldn't be able to do that. There's this thing called cosmic strings, and they not been found, not been observed, just a theoretical framework at the moment. But there's a lot of states in the universe, right? There's a lot of things that have directions. right? There's a lot of things that point in different directions. And when the universe was cooling down, these things were just like all over the place, spinning in all different directions, right? And I should rename this with asteroid. Can't spell. So yeah, all these things are spinning around. It's pretty much random, and as things cool down, these things are like frozen in place. It's a bit abstract to talk about things like this, but you can imagine some things pointing one way and some things pointing another, and things generally get smoothed out. You know, think about. I almost forgot that the thing that we were talking about the other day with the particle being discovered by observing other particles is a thing. It's on the internet. It's happened. I mean, that does sound about right. Like, honestly, you cannot observe anything yourself. Like, you, the conscious being, doesn't really exist in reality, right? You are not firing electrons out to bounce back and whatever, right? You're not absorbing the waves or like that. There's lots of intermediate steps in between, right? And that's before you even get into like quantum woo or whatever. That's just the way it is, right? Okay, we're going to go back to land on Moho. It won't let me switch. I really wish these manual alarms would stay with the craft that they were made with. Turns out this is not a thing that happens. Okay, Mohik, switch to. I guess we're going to wait until super recently. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out, man. Check it out. I personally think we're entering a pocket universe now that we're not going to be able to come back. So the problem here is I don't think that this engine has what it takes to land us. So I'm going to try anyway. Of course I am. Why would I not? I mean, we've only got old technology that we're trying to get rid of here. I don't know what height the surface of Moho is. I'm going to bring us down to like 10 kilometers, maybe even less. I want to bring us down as close as possible without actually impacting. It might be about 4 kilometers. We'll try that. Why not? We'll try that. Lol. So I've got Bicycle Frontier over here, and I've just seen Callum Brum start a game, The Frontier Cycle. Okay, so how long is it going? 24 minutes. I'm just going to warp here. I don't know whether we're going to be able to do this. We might need to send an actual dedicated lander at some point. There is definitely a non-zero chance that this is just not got what it takes. Which, you know, it'll be sad if that's the case. It will be sad, but I think knowing that we can land another craft is a good thing. I'm kind of slightly concerned about what this craft is. What's the Ono Moho doing all the way out there? Like, why didn't it go to Moho? Hey, FSBWV. Currently, it's in a circle around Kerbin, but it's not in the orbit that I want it in. So we're sending a mission to there to go and capture it and move it to where I'm keeping all my asteroids. But we found out that I have a mission that we can finish super easy by landing on Moho. We're currently around Moho with this rubbish little... This was just a probe that I sent out ages ago. It was just something to come and get some data from around Moho. So I was like, hey, why not? Let's try and land this onto Moho, and then we'll get back to parking the asteroid where it needs to be. Yeah. Okay, I'm waiting until we're as low as possible. We could probably get much lower, much lower. I'm not seeing us impact anywhere yet. Let's warp up to there. I don't know whether I want to start my landing burn now. Yes, yeah, we're just trying to figure out how we're going to make sure there is a Kerbal under the asteroid. How do we make that happen? Because I don't have any prediction for where it's going to land. I think we're just going to have to try and figure it out. Did you have a chance to watch the video how physics is not describing reality? So, not when you posted it to me. I have watched that video, but I haven't watched it recently. I know it was like 4 weeks ago or something like that I watched it. It wasn't that long ago. You know what? I might actually... Yeah, we're totally going to land this thing. We're totally going to land this thing. I didn't think the cheetah would have what it takes, but actually, I think it does. Let's speed that up. But yeah, it's like physics is not describing reality. Physics is describing the results of our experiments, right? Which is not a super intuitive distinction to make, but actually when you stop and think, yeah, of course it is. You know, like we never really know what reality is actually up to. All we can know is what comes in through our senses. What is that? What is that? What is that? All right, let's bring that down, further down. Do I fly over there now? Is this something that I'm going to do? I mean, I want to try and touch down first before we do anything. We got to make sure we touch down at a nice speed. Okay, it looks like we're on course for actually touching down at a perfect speed. Let's go a little faster. 4, 3. Boop. Look at that. Perfect. All right, that's mission complete, right? Bam, landed on Moho. Boom. Give us some money. Get out of here. We've got this. Oh. Who knew we were going to be landing on another space rock today? I sure didn't. Where was it? It's around here somewhere. What is this? This is a breaking ground thing. Oh man. Okay. All right. I guess we're going to go over there. Can we? Not that way. We're not. Something like this direction? Are we headed in the right direction? I think we're headed in the right direction. I've never seen this before. I don't know if you could tell by my incredulous "what is this?" but like, what is this? I have never. Oh, slowed down too fast. This is cool. This is really cool. How can I get closer without destroying my craft? I mean, we're probably just going to destroy the craft anyway. Do you reckon this can get back into orbit? No, it definitely can't. It definitely can't. I'm just going to leave this here. I don't really know what else to do with it, so we're just going to kind of lay it down. Oof. Oh, I broke one. That's what I was trying to avoid. Actually, let's close this while we're at it. Oh, we can't close it. Well, I was using the cheap ones. All right, fair enough, I suppose. Let's head back to the Space Center. Let's go capture this this asteroid. It's a long, long load. Are there any mods out there that figure out how to Constantly in awe of is there a mod that speeds up the loading process? That's what I'm trying to say, but suddenly there was text on my screen. Constantly in awe of your super casual let's just fly over there success. I never seem to be able to get my WASD orthogonal. Can't figure out how to aim where you want to go. My biggest advice, maybe not so much on planet's surface, but if you're up in space, is to use the locked camera view. That is really, by a long mark, the best way I have of being able to orientate myself in space. On the surface of a planet, I just kind of like tip over and see which way forwards is. You know, you would have noticed me doing it at the beginning of that. I wanted to figure out which way, like, nose down is. Anyway, if we zoom out here a little bit, we should be able to see. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Is this one right? Is this one? It is this one. Look how close it is to impacting. Just look how close. It's on its way. I still don't know how we're going to know, though. It's roughly equatorial, so I might... Are we going to go make a plane? Are we going to go make a plane? I think we might go make a plane. But more importantly, I want to see... This guy? Yeah, this guy. He's got a long time to wait. Did we set the alarm? I think we set alarm. Yeah, always happy to share any knowledge that I've got on how to like fly in Kerbal. The problem is a lot of the time that I don't realise that the knowledge that I've picked up is kind of specialist knowledge, right? I feel like everybody who's been playing has been playing as long as me and has done. Yeah, it's cool. Auto garbage cleanup, it'll decrease the load. You might have a point there. You might have a point there. Okay, what I wanted to know was, is this alarm in 8 days on the table? Meet with asteroid, yes, okay. I guess we're just going to watch this guy come in for a bit. We've got the Wheeloo in 7 days. We're going to go make a plane. We're going to go make a plane. It's pretty much the only thing we can do now. So I just want to make a fast, super deployable plane. Something that can get out and get moving really quickly. I don't know if I want to... No, I don't want to strap any rockets to... I mean, we probably will end up strapping rockets to it, right? We got to be ready. We got to be, like, instantly deployable. Space plane? Have I even upgraded my space plane hangar? Are we going to run into technology problems here? I could see it being a thing. I could see it being a thing. Yeah, that Mohik being a marker now. That's actually a very good point. Like I would never have been able to find that tiny little bit again. Like, ever. What's my... That's the highest burning fuel engine thingy that I've got. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Like, if I wanted super maneuver... Hey, welcome to the bit where Twitchi just mucks around with the game mechanics. We're just gonna play around with some stuff here. We're gonna like put a nacelle on the back. We're gonna do one of those. Does the nacelle have an air intake? It doesn't look like it does at the moment. I don't have the supersonic ones, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna go for 2 of these. That might be a bit much on the oldie drag, but I'm gonna go with it. And then I'll just want a small wing situation. Yeah, no. We're going to pull this forwards to about... That's too far. So we're going to need some, like, frontal canards, I reckon. Let's go with that. Some standard canards right up the front here. We'll make them look a little better in a second. Oh, they're... What's the word I'm looking for here? Dihedral? I'm not looking for a dihedral mount. I just want one of those. Yeah, like that. For the asteroid, a rocket that has 16 separate control units that split off and have parachutes to land in a broad air. That might be a plan. Yeah, something that we put up into yeah, into a high orbit with a bunch of drop pods on it. Something like that. That's probably good enough, right? Let's see if we're gonna fly. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we don't have wing surfaces on the back. I keep putting wings on and being like, yep, done. And that's not done. It's not even close to done. Over on 5. Oh yeah, that if there's one thing I know I like, it's extra flappies at the back here. Yes, very good. This plane is not going to lift. There are various reasons it's not going to lift. The first one being the fact that the landing gear is so far back that it's not going to be able to twist. But you know what? I don't care. This is a tiny recon plane. Plane. There we go. Save that. Launch that. Let's just see if we can fly it. Oh wait, we didn't have any vertical. Oh man, this is gonna list. Alternatively, a plane that can drop many units over a large area in lines. That's also a great idea. Yeah, something that's got just like a cargo bay with a bunch of decouplers in the middle of it that just drop little. You literally just need a probe core, a battery, and a solar panel, right? Like, probably not even that. No, you need that. Okay, my prediction. It's actually going to take off, maybe. But worse than that, we're going to just drift sideways. Hey, Valentina in charge. There's going to be some problems. All right, try pull. Oh, man. Oh, it took. Okay, I mean, this is good. What do we reckon? I mean, I'm not going to do any long distance tests here, but this flies well. Oh man, this flies really well. Let's get up. Get on up. I like to fly pretty high because we get less drag up there, right, yo? That's the way. Wise never likes my planes. I never understand why Wise doesn't like my plane. Look at this. How could you not like my tiny little plane here? I don't know. What would you do to make this look better, Wise? Let's ask you. Let's put you to the questions here. Put you to the questions. For normal looking planes. All right. I mean, yeah. Okay, this should be able to get up to ridiculous speeds pretty quickly. One day I will show you the exact list of parts that I've got. One day I will show you the list of parts that I got. Oh, spins. It used to be that you could come up here, grab a whole bunch of speed, and like skip across the top of the atmosphere, jump up until you haven't got any air to feed the air burning engines anymore, and just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Dolphin your way through the atmosphere. You go, whop, whop. Doesn't work as well anymore. This was like, oh man, like pre 1.5 or something like that. It might even be earlier than that. Still looks ooh. I think it looks alright. I think it looks great. I mean, it's a bit short. I agree with that. It's a bit short. Okay, so I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I feel like we actually do need a rocket plane. Something that can get us wherever we need to go much faster than this. Much faster. No, it was that one. Wait. Set as target. Okay. I'm wondering whether I could get something up there to be part of the asteroid, so we can get a trajectories prediction. That would be pretty handy, you know. That would be very handy. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit faster than this. Clears time for a pull command to achieve the upper pull. I'm trying to type on a phone site. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I mean, I think the only thing I want to ask a poll for right now, is where people think that the asteroid is going to land. Is there a way to get a good screenshot of this? Unfortunately, there's not. Could drop a community tab. So here is Brown Rock. That didn't take too long. It's still a lot longer than I would like, especially as there's a high probability that the asteroid is crashing somewhere over here. Oh man, look at it. Woof, off it goes. That engineer knows best. Didn't know you were still up there. Okay, let's revert flight to the space plane here. We'll come up with something better there. Let's go and have a look at the engineer knows best, because I thought we'd brought Bill home. So I'm going to bring Bill home. I think that might be a thing we do at the very end of the stream here today. Let's leave out here. Bam. Okay, engineer knows best. An engineer knows best. I am really glad that they gave the engineer a whole bunch of more stuff to do. Like, don't get me wrong, it was fun just repacking the chutes and stuff like that. Wait, what are these two bits? These are two very separate things here. And let's not get sidetracked again. Not get sidetracked again. I could very easily have got sidetracked. Yeah, I was thinking about that Land Strider actually, attaching a probe core to it and then being able to get like a trajectories readout of where it's going to land. No, that would be pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get there in that time. Because obviously it's coming in, and I've got to like send the craft out and around. Do I actually have enough fuel to make it worth not coming? Whatever. We're gonna bring Bill home. He's been out there for a while. He's not part of the permanent cleanup crew. Maybe we will get an engineer who's just permanent cleanup. I think that would be acceptable. I don't know what traditionally is like a bin man / janitor's name. Is that a thing that we have stereotypes for? I'm not sure. Okay, this is going to be a pretty savage re-entry by the looks of it. I think I'm alright with that, though. Oh, this is a big burn. This is a big burn. I do like this craft. Definitely will be using this craft design again. It's got a cool look to it, you know. Part of my like lozenges on the side of rockets plan. I got those. I got donuts. I'll have to go through like all my different styles of making craft and see if there's any actual like. No, I want to go anti-normal. I want to go south a bit. Like patterns and design processes that I use that could be shared, you know. Yeah, I've definitely got the asteroid, the thing. Well, go through and classify all my craft. Man, if you want a copy of my save file, you can have it. That's no problem. Obviously, with all the ships inside as well. Copy of the save file, something people would want. Not just Landstrider. I mean, the Landstrider would probably want it just for curiosity's sake, given like the wild way I play. Other people out there, save files be a thing. Okay, it's getting a little warm. Little warm. Let's have a look and see where we're going to land. Looks like we're still good though. Would have been good to land a little further north, it turns out, but... Okay, we're starting to slow down. We were speeding up still, but now we've started to slow down. We're getting a little bit of that engine overheat, but I think we're going to be fine. As long as we can drop to below 1500 before... Oh, I don't know. I think we're okay. I'm just going to slow us down a bit. Okay, we're starting to lose the top edge there. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and slow us down. What is this? I am churning through really fast, like really fast. I am scared fast. Oh, Bill. Yeah, who cares if Bill not comes? Regain consciousness. Okay, we're good. We're good. I will send you that save file, man. I will say. I don't know where. I can't guarantee I will follow on from where you were, but I would actually like to see if you can actually do that, because I'll be honest with you, I've got doubts. I'm not sure how I would do it, but I think with the safe return of Bill Kerman over here, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time when we're getting close. We're going to be figuring out how to watch that asteroid come down somewhere on the surface of Kerbin. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be a real crazy. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye. Let me recover the vessel.